Hey there, and welcome to Draw Anything and Everything. I'm your artist, Mickey Malarky. You know, we've set out to draw anything and everything, and I think we've been doing a pretty good job. There are still so many things out there for us to draw, and I think eventually we're going to get to them all. All you need to make a really great picture is to have something to draw on, something to draw with, and a lot of enthusiasm!
Enthusiasm!
So many things, so many possibilities to draw. That's why we have the imagination box. It helps us and gives us inspiration by providing us some ideas for our pictures. Let's see what it has for us today. All right, the first idea we have is, this is a fun one, an octopus. Okay, 8 legs of fun. We're gonna have a good time with that one. Our second idea is, this one's all right. Carrots. It's a good vegetable. How much fun can we have drawing vegetables? Let's find out. And our third and final idea is, okay, this is exciting. Are you ready? It's a ninja. All right, we have some incredible ideas for our picture today. Are you ready? 'Cause I'm ready. Let's get drawing. I'm very excited about the 3 ideas that we have today. Thank you, imagination box. We have an octopus, carrots, and a ninja. So many possibilities. Let's get going. And of course, I'm going to start right away with our octopus friend. I think this is something I have always wanted to draw, and I've never really had an opportunity. I mean, how often do octopuses show up in your life and say, hey, why don't you draw me today? So let's just start by drawing a nice big octopus head. I mean, it's pretty easy. It's like a nice big giant ball. And we're gonna have our 2 big googly octopus eyes. I love the way octopuses look. I think that they have such a neat and distinct feature from all of the other animals that exist out there. And of course, the reason why they're called an octopus is because they have 8 legs. So we are going to try to eventually get to every single leg. But I just want to get it started in the beginning because I don't really know where this is going to go. But I want to draw all the legs just so that we don't get completely stuck right away. So I'm going to draw a bunch. So let's get this show on the road and get a few legs coming out there. Sometimes I've seen octopuses have this kind of webbing between their tentacles here at the front. So I think I'm going to introduce that to our octopus friend there too. And let's have one more go out this way. And of course, these are called tentacles. So we want to make sure that we have some pretty cool tentacles going on. Now, we also have carrots and a ninja. So I think it's only fair that our octopus friend is going to be a ninja. So let's give them that very cool martial arts kind of bandana. And we're gonna have that sort of floating off here in this underwater kingdom. Here we go. It's tied nice and tight. And this is just kind of blowing in the watery wind, right? And we wanna make sure that we incorporate the carrots. So I'm gonna draw a carrot. Here, let's just draw the hand kind of wrapping around our carrot-looking thing. So there's our carrot with some bumps, and I'll have it nice and long. There we go. And I was thinking, what might be nice is, I used to watch a show when I was younger called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and on the show, there's a character named Michelangelo. And he had these things called nunchucks, and they're 2 pieces of wood tied together with a piece of chain. So what if instead, we're not going to do that, what if instead we use our carrot, and our carrot becomes our nunchuck? How do you feel about that, right? There's the back part there, and there is our carrot-wielding octopus ninja getting ready for some sort of practice or training, let's say, right? Not necessarily some conflict. Let's keep it positive, right? Positive, happy ninja octopus. And you know what? We have 8 arms, so why would we stop at 1? Let's see how talented our ninja friend is. And maybe with a second carrot nunchuck here, we can draw that there. And they're practicing you know, they're practicing their moves, maybe for a martial arts tournament or something like that. There we go. And over here, you know what? I'm gonna do another one because you know what? We can do as many as we want. Why stop at just one? And if we're gonna have carrots, you know, we've got to make them as fun as possible. So let's get our carrot jam going here and have this swinging out this way. There we go. You'll see it in a second. There it is. Our carrot nunchuck is ready to go. So we can now think about the rest of the tentacles. What do we want to do with them? Well, I think to start, I want to make sure that we show that those suction cups that octopuses have, you know, we don't have to draw them on every one, but on some of them, I'd like to make sure that we know that we have captured these so that we can see them. Now that we're a little bit further along, I can draw the rest of the arms there, put one there, and I'll put another one over here so we have that kind of look. What else do you want to have our octopus friend having? Well, I think if this is what's happening down here, then it makes sense for our octopus friend to also be holding a cucumber. So let's draw a nice cucumber-like sword, right? There we go. Who said vegetables are not fun? I think we found a way of making them very fun. There's our nice big long English cucumber. And what about for our last and final hand? We can do anything we want. I think, you know, what's the closest thing to a ninja star in the vegetable kingdom? How about a tomato? Right? Why not? Let's just draw a nice tomato here. Getting ready to toss it at someone. Who knows? Like, this is what our octopus friend is thinking about. And we're just going to draw the bottom of the sea floor, right? So maybe this is a little kelp, right? Just a little bit just hanging up at the bottom, just so we have a little bit of a background. And of course, put some bubbles so that we know that our octopus friend is breathing under the water. And there's just a little bit of sand here. Sand is easy to draw. You just do a little couple squiggles and look at how quickly that comes together. All right, let's color in our octopus. I'm thinking our octopus friend, there's so many different colors we can use, but I want to start with a purple. I think a nice purple on our octopus friend will get us going. And it's such a beautiful color, isn't it, purple? My art teacher actually used to say, purple is not a color, it's called violet. So when you say that you're using this color, she would get very upset if you called it purple. She would say, you need to call it violet, which is its proper color. But you know what? After all these years, I still call it purple. Does that make me a bad student? Who knows? Who knows? I do still think of her. And on the off chance that she's ever watching this show, I want her to know that she did have such a meaningful impact on my drawing. And I hope that you have people in your life who are also very inspirational and encouraging of your art. There is our purple octopus, and I'm going to just give them a little bit of color here with this pink, because I don't want it to just be one color, right? We're not stuck with one color. We can have just a little bit different colors mixed in together, and I think that kind of gives it a little bit more shape. And I'm going to stick with this color for the webbing here. Right, but you see now it's starting to blend in together, so I'm going to pick a different color to mix it up with. Oh, you know what? Always forget something. I forgot this arm, and I forgot this arm. What am I doing? There we go. And oh, and I forgot this leg. I'm forgetting everything. And again with this this maroon color, let's come back here just to get this in tight, nice and easy, just like that on the bottom end. Okay. Now, remember I said we're going to use a different color? I'm going to take this teal. What? We already have all these colors, but yeah, I want to have some teal in here too, because I want our octopus to really stand out. And what better way than to have a little bit of this bluish, greenish color mixed in with all the legs. And there we go. All right, feeling good? We're going to switch to our orange because it's carrot coloring time. You guessed it. So let's get our carrots all sorted out. There we go. And this one down here as well. There we go. And this one over here as well. There we go. Wow, we drew a lot of carrots, didn't we? Put this one over here and this one over here. And we have our carrots all ready to go. Now we're going to switch to the green. So let's grab a green color. How about this one? And we'll just get our green carrot parts right here. Do you think they have carrots underwater? I don't know. Someone must be growing a garden down there, right? I mean, everyone looks so healthy and vibrant. They must be eating their vegetables. So let's use a different green here for our cucumber. I'm going to start with this kind of lighter green. There we go. And then I'm going to contrast it with this slightly darker green, just so we have a little bit of a mix going on in here. There we go. And for our tomato, let's get some red. There we go, nice bright red tomato. And we can of course use a green as well to color in that a little bit there. We have our seaweed in the back, so let's give it a little bit of color there too. Right, look at this, it's all coming together. It's all coming together very nicely. What color do you want to make the ninja bandana? I think, why not a yellow, right? Why not? This is a yellow belt. And an octopus doesn't have a waist, so if they're going to wear a belt, they're going to wear it on their forehead, of course. Let's give the sea floor a little bit of color. I'm going to use this gold, not too much, just enough to make sure that it looks like we've got a little bit of sand going on under here. There we go, there we go, there we go, is our sea floor. And last but not least, of course, how could we forget? We are underwater. So let's use our blue to just give a little bit of that underwatery feel to our picture. And that's really all we need to do, I think, to make a wonderful picture. So we can end there. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use a little bit of pink here, this pinkish gray, just to give the eyes a little bit of interest. I colored a little bit into that one, but that's okay. There we go. And why don't we add, sure, beautiful blue eyes. There we go. Well, that's it. I think we've done it. There's our octopus ninja with our carrots. And, you know, if we're going to add one last thing, it's one of my favorite things that ninjas typically say. They say, hiya, but it also sounds like, hiya. So why don't we have our ninja say that? Whew, hope you enjoyed. Well, I don't know much about martial arts, and I also don't know much about octopuses, but I can tell you, when you put them together, they can make a pretty cool picture. I hope you enjoyed drawing with me. I love drawing with you as always. Thanks so much, and I'll see you again next time. Take care now.